I'm entering the studio right now. Okay, wait, here, can you put my strawberries on the other table so we don't get those? And this was from last week's sale. Okay, hang on, I'm getting into the studio here. Uh-oh. I'm entering. It took me out of this. It kicked me out. Your browser can't access. This is crazy. It says that my browser can't access the. We were just in the studio. Okay, hang on, guys. Devin, tell them a joke or something.
I don't have a joke locked and loaded,
We should write some jokes down so you can entertain them while I sort this out, figure out how come I can't go live. Okay. Well, we want to live demo. That's us. Okay, so we'd like to welcome you to Fabric Chicks Live. Your browser can't access your enter without.
Oh goodness gracious!
I don't know.
Get out.
Okay. If you can fix that. Okay, so we'd like to welcome you to Fabric Chicks Live on Monday, the Monday after Easter. I don't know what day it is today. It's been kind of a crazy day for us. We had applique and felting with doors this morning. And then we interviewed Linda McGehee on Quilt Show Reno. So if you haven't seen Quilt Show Reno, go and watch it either on Facebook or YouTube so you can know all the fun classes that are going on. Today we're not really gonna do a demo because I don't have one ready, but I will show you our demo from last week just so that you get excited and you want to get some upholstery fabrics. So this is what Lynn made. This one we haven't sewn up yet. So this is like our cheater demo for you today. So this is a table runner using the upholstery fabrics. They're just fused onto a steam-a-seam, and then I have a backing fabric here. So backing fabric face down, then a layer of steam-a-seam 2 light or your favorite fusible, and then you just lay all your upholstery scraps on it, and then we'll crazy stitch all over it. So this is what Lynn's look like. This is a finished one here. So just a fun way to use upholstery fabrics. It's a great, very inexpensive project because, of course, we sell the upholstery books really inexpensively. We'll have some of those for today's auction. And we do have, because we are cleaning up, we have gotten stashes of books. So I'm not sure if you love books or not, but we have some that are free, some that we're going to do as auctions. If you need, I know this is kind of crazy, but Suzette has been she's been felting and adding wool pieces to a pre-printed panel that is a giraffe. I showed it to you last week. If you didn't see it, let me know and I'll go grab a panel. But so her grout, what she's putting in between the wool pieces is this gray wool, which is what we're calling her grout. So if any of you, I know a lot of you have that panel and are excited to do that same technique. If you need the wool grout, or if you just want some wool to stuff some pin cushions, this is a great price point. It's a ton of wool from one of Doris's sheep. It's S145 for $6. This is what she calls the craft wool. It's a little bit less expensive than the regular wool. Okay, so let me see. Welcome, everybody. Oh, Christy, the quilt behind me. This is a rescue quilt, so we will be auctioning this off. I'm not sure if we should auction it off today or on a Wednesday. But we will be auctioning off that. What is a funny mountain called? Hilarious. That was even Devin laughed on that one, Christy. Okay, so let's see. there are a few of you that I need to send out links for pre-recorded classes. So I do know that's on my list of things to do today after this live. So I should be getting it done today. Oh, what is today? Oh, we never switched the banner from Quilt Show Reno. Hang on a second. We can't keep ourselves together. What's today's date? Jenny, today's date is the 21st, okay? Okay, so if you're new to watching and you want to purchase anything that we're showing, all you have to do is type in S. S is you committing to buying it. 145 is what you actually want. And you just tell us how many of these you want. So we're just going to kind of go. Today's kind of a crazy day. Mondays usually are, well, every day is here at Fabric Chicks. But Mondays are kind of crazy. We try to do a demo, but we just can pull ourselves together. But we do have a ton of freebies today because we have inherited boxes of books. And I'm going to tell you that I've been in this industry for, I don't know, 40 some odd years and 38 years, maybe, I don't know. The books, the older books are the best. They're more like textbooks, kind of. So we've got a lot of history books here. We've got a lot of great books just were written differently back in the day. So if you're a beginner, they're great, great skill builders. And I think that's something that we're kind of lacking in today's industry is that we all want to be able to sew masterpieces, but we forget that we need to start with the basics. So some of these books are really good for you to go back and just, even if you don't actually make the project the way it's saying, if you just read it and kind of visualize it, you will learn tips and tricks. So that's something that I think all of us need to do once in a while is just refresh ourselves on the basics. So we do have a ton of older magazines. If you would like some older magazines, just let us know and we'll pop some in your basket. If you're not familiar to when we refer to your basket, we have people that order from us on a regular basis. They just have baskets out there and they're always just telling us, oh, throw it in my basket. So if you want free magazines, just let us know. We'll throw some in your baskets. Just type in there free magazines. And let me go back to my comments. We do have, if you want these magazines, these are not quilting magazines, but they are reminiscent to the good old times. They're like 2011 to 2006-ish is when these magazines were written, but they're all kind of vintage. So if you want to take a ride down memory lane, these books would be fun. If you want them, just tell us. We'll get them to you. If you're a scrapbooker or you do any kind of multimedia crafts or anything, there are some great images in here. So if you want these books, let me know. Otherwise, I'm throwing them in the trash can. It's a pile of reminiscence magazines. So if you want any of these magazines, let me know and we'll get them to you. Okay, that is that craziness. You don't even know how crazy it is at Fabric Chicks. We are trying to clean up the shop, get packed for the retreat, which is coming up next week or the week, I don't know, sometime very soon. And then get ready for Quilt Show Reno. So I only have one of these patterns left. They make these cute little baskets if you want the pattern. We did these at a retreat a couple of years ago, and Christy made the samples for us. She did a demo. They're reversible. You could use either side. So depending on what your occasion is, you can flip them inside out. They come in different sizes. They're called nesting baskets. S90 is $12. We only have one of those. So let us know if you want one of those, and we'll get that to you. And then, okay, I'm going to put numbers on these because we did freebies the other day and it was total chaos. So here are books. Amish Abstractions, Quilts from the Collection of Faith and Stephen Brown. This is more, in my opinion, a coffee table book. It's not really patterns, but it's a lot of a reading. If you want to read, if you want to learn history, if you want to be inspired, this is a great book. It's free to the first person who wants it. Number 14. I have 3 of these books, which I think are really fun. These are the state capitol quilt blocks. So in these, there are 3 different books, but the same concept. So 50 majestic quilts with complete instructions. So these are whole quilts. This is the Pennsylvania, the Rhode Island, let's see, Iowa, Indiana, Illinois, Idaho, Connecticut, Colorado. These are complete quilts. If you want that, it's S13. I know Devin's giving me a look. Why are we giving these all away? Sandy, I don't know. We're actually going to, oh my gosh, if too many people want it, I don't know. Do we do an auction? You guys are crazy. I didn't think anybody would want these books. They are going to take them to the library and see if the library wants them. Okay. Here, I don't know how else to do this to make this fair. So this one, we're just going to start it at $1 and do an auction. That way the person who really wants it can buy it. S14. Did we have any takers for S14? Okay, S14 is the Amish Abstractions book. Okay, this one, there's too many of you. So if you want it, it's $1. If you're willing to pay $1, I think then you really want it. Amish Abstractions is free because we don't have any takers for that. I don't know how else to make it fair for everybody. Here is the United States Patchwork Pattern book. It's got 50 quilt blocks. So it is literally all the different quilt blocks. There's Georgia, Hawaii, Idaho, Kansas, Kentucky, Nebraska, North Carolina. S147 is $1. And Sandy, I do think that one of the Wednesday girls said that whatever you guys don't want, she's going to take to the library. So I do think she's going to auction, to take them to the library. So they won't go in the trash. You know us, we don't put anything in the trash. State Capitol quilt blocks. Here's 50 more. So I think this is the same, just written differently, but I could be wrong. Well, these are the state capitol blocks. These are the state blocks. So these are the state capitol blocks, and these are the state blocks. And then this is entire quilts for the states. So S147, S148, no takers on the Amish coffee book table book. It's a really good one. I'm going to put it in a raffle basket if nobody takes it. S14, I got no taker. Oh, somebody lucky at the retreat's going to win it. Okay. Okay, so get your final bids in on these. I have Alexander Pushkin Fairy Tales. If you want the fairy tale book and you're the only one, it's free. If there's more than one of you, I'm just going to put it for $1 so that whoever really wants it gets it. S14 is free. If you want the fairy tale book, okay, let me see. Here we have Medallion Quilts by Jenny Beyer. Includes a rich collection of historic and contemporary examples. So this is a great book for reading if you want to learn about quilting. Lots of photos. Here are some construction blocks so you can figure out how to put them together there. But I'm not seeing any real patterns. So it's more of a reading book, it looks like. Although there are a lot of good She's got some drafted patterns here. So you could, if you wanted to, it's kind of like if you're an advanced person and you want to kind of create your own borders, this might be a good book to read. Here's some other examples of borders. So Jenny Byers, Medallion Quilts, S149 is $1. Back in the day, it was $20.95. So if you want the book, S149 is $1. And then I'm going to close these up. Is this what you're calling the Danish book, Evelyn? The fairy tales book? Evelyn wants the fairy tales book, I think. I'm not sure. Okay, so that's Evelyn. And then S146.
It's an Amish book.
Oh, not Danish systems. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, wait. Evelyn wants the Amish book. Evelyn. And then here, let's give this fairy tales one, I think, is Elaine. I don't know how we stay so confused here at Fabric Chicks. If we could find a more complicated system, we probably would. Okay, Evelyn wants this one. Okay, Evelyn, if you don't want it, then give it back to me and we'll give it away as a raffle at the retreat. Okay, S147. All right, let me know what you guys are bidding on and we will get you these blocks. S147 is Jenny. S140. Oh, wait, there's two of you. S147, there's two. S147, there's two of you. Okay, wait, here. I'm going to take that off. There's two of you at $1 for 147. No takers for 146 as far as I can. 146 is Jenny. Unless I'm reading it wrong. Devin, can you help me out here?
I'm working on it.
Okay. I think Jenny is this one. Okay. Oh my gosh, it's total chaos. Okay, 149 is Joyce Larson, and
there's two people there.
Oh, one. Okay, wait. There's two of you. Devin says there's two of you bidding on this. I don't know why my screen is only giving me one person. Okay, Joyce is on YouTube for $1 and Elaine is at $1. So you guys are gonna have to go to $2 on the medallion book. 147 is at $2. 147 is at $2. 148 is nobody. Okay, so the state capitol blocks, there's nobody on this one yet. So this is going to be Helena, Montana, Jackson. Oh gosh, I don't really remember all my state capitals. Baton Rouge, I think, is Illinois. Des Moines is Iowa, I believe. Boise is Idaho. Atlanta is Georgia. Gosh, that's a test in itself. Okay, so 148. 149 is at $3. 149 is at $3 for the medallion book. 147 is at $2. 149 is at $3, Elaine. 149 is at $3. 148 is Jenny for $1. Jenny for $1. Okay, and then 147 is at $2 to Elaine. Elaine for $2. And Devin's like, Mom, are you kidding me? You're going to pay me more to ship all these out than you're making. It's for the fun of it, Devin. It's the fun. Okay. Here, I'm just going to do $1. That way it's fair for everybody. I don't really know how to do it, so it's fair for everybody. Great applique, wonderful small quilts here. This is an applique book on, here's all your pieces, cute little projects, some more traditional, A fruit basket. It's kind of neat. They have it in different colorways. Um, this you could do one block, one block alone for a pillow, or you could put four together for a wall hanging, or you could do a billion of them for a king size quilt. You know the drill. This is kind of cute with a heart. It's like it is Noah's Ark in the center. That's kind of a fun one. So just a bunch of different applique, great applique, wonderful small quilts. S150 is $1. S150 is $1. And thank you, Peggy, for sharing. We love it when you share. Okay. Quilts. If you want this one, just say you want it. This one's been around forever. It's a great beginner quilt. It's got a lot of patterns, and it literally was like the Bible for a lot of us who, when we started quilting, this was like one that we all had to have. Quilts. If you want that, just type that in. We'll give it to you for free because we don't have all time to be here. Okay, American quilts and how to make them. Here's another one that's free. American quilts and how to make them. It does have patterns in there, but it's a lot of reading, kind of the history of quilting. It kind of smells like an old book, but lots and lots of patterns. So for me, going through these books, I kind of am looking and saying, oh, I'm going to take a part of that pattern and put it with a part of some other pattern. It's just fun. It's a good foundation to have in your stash. If you want that American quilts and how to make it, just type that in. I'm going to give it to the first person because we got about 800 books to get through. S150 is at $2. 150 is at $2. 149 is at $3. I don't know. Why do I have this out? I don't know. Oh, Quilts is going to Jenny. And this is going to Joyce Larson, $3. Okay. Quilts and great applique, wonderful small quilts is going to Stephanie for $2. Okay. And then we literally have, you guys don't even know, boxes and boxes and boxes of books that came in. And we also have here's American quilts and how to make them. This one's a freebie. Oh, Fran. Okay. Fran, I'm going to give you that one. Okay, so I'm going to do some other things in between because I don't want you guys to get bored. I do have this book, East of the Mountains. Freebie to whoever wants it. I just finished it. It was the same author of Snow Falling on Cedars, which was also a good book. So if you need a good book, I can pop that in your basket, free to you. Okay, we're going to do some fabric because I know you guys are wanting some fabrics. So if you're new to watching, we get all kinds of weird stuff here at Fabric Checks. We are a real quilt shop. We have all, Cape Bassett, Tim Holtz. We have regular fabrics, but kind of what we've noticed in today's economy, you guys are liking the random stuff that we're getting because we all have fabric stashes. So we have a bunch of weird stuff. Wednesdays, we will have real fabric lines. Like right here is the Tim Holtz beautiful green colored palette that just came in. That was on last week's sale. So this week we got a bunch of fun things. And we've got a lot of stuff. So we're going to go pretty quick. This is a pattern for this beautiful dress. If you're into making clothing, it has, I don't know if it has all the pieces, but a beautiful piece of lace. It has some pearl beads. It has another big piece of lace. This is probably the overlay of the dress, but it's this wide, but there's a lot of yardage. And then a pattern piece random out of its container. So I can't guarantee that everything's there. This is probably the underlay. I have no idea if it is what's left over from making the dress or if it's everything you need to make the dress. I don't know. I'm not a professional on that. But we're just going to start that auction at $5. The lace alone is worth $5. S152 is an auction for all the lace, maybe a pattern, who knows. S152 is starting at $5. And then we have this is a yard of a golden fabric and some yellow fabrics. This is not necessarily quilt shop quality fabrics. This is more crafty quality. It's a pretty thin fabric. If you were doing foundation quilts, you could build on this because it is a thinner fabric. Here is a tone-on-tone off-white fabric. There's probably a yard and a half there. And then we've got some other fabrics here, bigger pieces, some blues. S153, we're going to start at $5. S153, we're going to start at $5. And 152 for all that lace is at $6. 152 for all the lace is at $6. The yellow and white on white, there's probably a yard and a half, maybe 2 yards of the white on white. There's a yard of the gold fabrics, and then some blue fabrics thrown in there. I've kind of been combining. Okay, bye, Sandy. We've been combining some of the bags just so we can get through it faster. S153. Here, if you're a knitter, you might love these little rings. It's a whole little box of these metal rings, colored split ring markers for marking stitches. It says there were originally 60 markers in there. I'm not sure how many are in there now. S154, we're just going to start it at $2. $2 S154 for the stitch markers. 154 for the stitch markers. And let's see, how much other stuff can we fit on at once? Oh, I don't want to do, I was going to bring out some ribbon, but I don't want to do, I don't want to mix auctions and not auctions. They'll be impossible for me to find. Okay, here is a fun, this is quite a bit of fabric. Maybe 2 yards of this gold fabric. It's not as thick as denim, but it feels like denim. So this would be a fun one if you're doing any denim-y projects and you want to add in a gold. It would be kind of the same weight, but it's a little bit softer, more like velour. Not sure. This one is definitely kind of more denim-y. It's a big chunk of brown denim. And then another big chunk of, it's like denim or a heavy, it's like denim or a lightweight canvas. I'm not sure what, but fun to add into your projects. If you're doing an applique landscape, those would be fun to add in. I love to mix different types of fabrics because you get different textures. S157 is starting at $5. 157 is starting at $5. And Victor must be able to bid again. Victor's back. And the lace is at $10. The lace is at $10. S153 is Victor for $5. Okay, and then let's see. This is, we are keeping quilting and creating affordable. It's kind of fun because, especially if you want to experiment with making clothes, you can use some of these less expensive finds and practice different clothes that you're making. S153 went to Victor, and 157 is at $5 for the heavier weight fabrics, more like denim, but a lightweight denim. S154 152. The lace is at $13. The lace is at $13. 154 for the markers went to 154 is Victor for $2. Victor for $2. And let's see here. Let me find some tape so that we 152 for the lace is at $14. The lace is at $14. And 157 for the denim mustard colored and brown. 157. We have no takers for that. So I'm going to actually put that in my collection because I do not have any brown denim. Okay, let's see. I'm going to throw that in my collection, Devin, just so that you don't think I forgot to put a name on it. Okay, let's see. Whatever their fun stuff. Oh, here. I don't know who needs this, and I don't even know if it works. But I thought just for the box, you guys are going to need it for the vintage box. It is S136, and it is the first neck headlamp, okay? Well, I guess it wouldn't be a headlamp, but the first, you know, this hooks over like this, and then you can see your projects you're working on. So the very first chest lamp. You even have a real cord to plug it in, so I'm sure it does work. Hang on a second. I'm going to just plug it in here and see if there's a, oh my God, it works. Look at that. So you will put it around your neck like this, and then you can put it down so you can light up exactly what you're working on. That's kind of a cool little thing. $1, okay? The pendant headlamp is an auction for $1. I didn't really care if it worked or not. I just thought the box was cool. Look at, when was the last time you saw a box like this? And it uses only 6 watts. Adjustable neck strap, total weight is 7.5 ounces. No heat, fluorescent tubes, convenient on-off switch, 6-foot cord. The light with hundreds of uses. Light where you need it. Okay, so that is S136 for $1. S136 for $1. And look, you can even still fill in the warranty card. I'm pretty sure that's valid. It's extra non-glare illumination where you need it on your work, blah, 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 blah. Okay, S136 is at $1. $152 for the lace. You just never know what we're gonna have. Okay, $136. I've got I think 2 of you at $1. S136. I've got 3 of you at $1. I've got Riri on YouTube, Jenny and Barb. S136 is at $1. 152 is now old new. Oh no, Peggy's at $3. Peggy's at $3. Pendant headlight, $3. Okay, 152 for the lace. 152 for the lace is, let me get this bundled up, and I think just the beads alone are worth $1 billion. Okay, let's see what we've got. I did find in one of the books today, I was flipping through during Doris's class, and it has a super cute Christmas, what do you call it? Kind of like a wreath. So we're going to be doing that as a freebie. I think I'm going to take it up to the retreat and offer it as a freebie. And then we'll, all of those that aren't going to the retreat, we will get the pattern. The pattern will be available for you. But super fun poinsettia leaves. So we've got a lot of fun things in the works if I could just catch up with my own brain. Okay, Kathleen, $14, I think is what I saw, right, Devin? Kathleen, $14, 152. Okay, let me go make sure that I'm not.
I don't see that, but
yeah, Kathleen Rader, $14. Okay, $14. Okay, the head lamp, the neck lamp is at $8. $8. Vintage headlamp right here. Back in the day, just so you guys know, back in the day, this was $40. S136 is at $8. 136 is at $8. Okay, here is another free book, The Quilters, Women and Domestic Art and Oral History, a selection by the Notable Books Council, 1977. And somebody took this really serious because we've got a lot of Post-it notes in here. A lot of Post-it notes. So if you want the oral history 1977, this is your chance. It's free to you. Just say you want the Quilters, and we will get that to you. I have a cute little farmhouse quilt book. I'm just going to pull a winner out of our thing. I have Kathleen Rader. So Kathleen, if you don't want this, let me know. It's X's and O's, and it has a leaf template and construction of the block. It makes that cute little block with the little flowers in the center. Super, I think it's cute. I think it would be up your alley, Kathleen. Okay, Kathleen, you're the winner for that. If you don't want it, let me know. I don't want to clutter up your world. Did we hear $9? No, we're at $10. We are at $10 for the lamp. I've got no takers on the Quilters book. If you want the Quilters book, type that in and we'll get it to you. I have a year in patchwork. So we've got all kinds of fun books, construction, applique piece, all kinds of fun projects. A year in patchwork, S155. We'll start this auction at $1 because I'm pretty sure there's more than one of you that will want that. 155 is starting at $1. And this looks like the Quilters book. Did anybody take it? The pennant lamp is at $10. Nobody for the Quilters book. I'm going to have to see if the guild wants it for their library or something. Okay, here is a bag of Christmassy scraps. So you've got just a random variety of Christmas fabrics. Here's a piece from one before. Here's some go with it fabrics. Quite a bit of fabric. Christmassy. If you're doing mug rugs, you could do a bunch of them. This one here is a flannel. This is a flannel. These are all cottons. This is flannel. So a lot of stuff you would have in your own stash. Here is a great metallic, a silvery metallic, super cute. Here is just a fun Christmas one. So you've got this in flannel and then this in cottons, the whole kit and caboodle. We're going to do auction S157 for $5. S157 for $5. 157 for $5. 136 for the headlamp is at $11. There's two of you at $11 for the pennant lamp. Two of you at $11 for the pennant lamp. S155 is Elaine for $1. Elaine for $1. And 157 for all the Christmas fabrics. 157 for the Christmas fabrics is it's at $6. 157 for the Christmas fabrics is at $6. The pennant lamp is two of you at $11. Two of you at $11. I have a freebie. This is what they're calling the wedding ring. It does have the templates. Here, I'm going to throw away. This went to a library at one point. I'm going to throw away December 20th, 1996. Okay, I'm going to throw away all that. So this is the pieces for the wedding ring quilt. You've got the templates here. I'm just going to pick a winner. If you do win and you don't want it, let me know. And I have Doris. I don't think Doris wants it. She's not here anyways. Okay, let me pick. I've got Beverly Ann. Are you here, Beverly Ann? I haven't seen Beverly comment. Okay, I'm going to put this here for Beverly Ann for a minute, and then we'll pick another winner. It does have the templates and everything. 157 for the Christmas fabrics are at $10. 157 for the Christmas fabrics are at $10. If you're doing scrappy quilts, these are perfect to add to your collection. I mean, honestly, you can never have too many scraps. Here's a fun project book if you're into hearts. It's got the pattern for a little cute heart wreath. You've got some heart quilts. Just a great pattern. Tic-tac-toe mini wall hanging. There are your 4 patterns that are included in it. A mini heart wall hanging 4 blocks with a bouquet. Amish wall hanging old-fashioned scrap quilt. And the Heart's Delight wreath. And we're going to do S1501 for $1. S151 for the Heart's Delight is at $1. I mean, where can you get so many patterns and inspiration so inexpensively? Okay, the headlamp is at $15. The headlamp is at well, it's a neck lamp is at $15. The neck lamp is at $15. And 157 for the Christmas fabrics is at $10. And I'm going to close these up. So get your final bids in. You're going to, I don't want anybody being mad at me because you went up $1 and then you missed it at the last minute. So make sure you put it at what you want it. 157 for the Christmas fabrics is going to Kathleen for $10. Kathleen for $10. And 151 is going to Stephanie for $1. Stephanie for $1. And 136 is still being bid on. We're at $16. 136 is at $16. I saw Devin look at his clock a minute ago, so I'm not sure if we're going overtime or not. I'm not wearing my watch, so Carolyn, you already missed it. It's gone. Sorry. Beverly Ann is at if you're nice, Stephanie might bring it to a retreat or something. Okay, Carolyn. Oh, Carolyn Gavernich, you just won this wedding ring quilt pattern and templates. So if you don't want it, let me know, or it'll end up a surprise in your box. Okay, double wedding ring book. We have here, it's the double wedding ring. You know, when we all first started, we were all going to make this. The pattern is here. It's a big pattern. And then your directions. Oh my God, look, she looks really happy to be doing this project. You gotta love this stuff. Okay, $1. S91 is at $1 for the double wedding ring. And the other wedding ring, which doesn't really look like a wedding ring to me. Okay, I'm picking I have Christy. Okay, Christy, you're the winner of the wedding ring quilt it's kind of a modern wedding ring quilt. Okay, Christy is the winner of that. S91, I've got 2 of you at $1. S91, there's 2 of you at $1. I have Riri on YouTube and Victor. And then S136 is at $16 for the headlamp. Let's see, get your final bids in. And you just never know what we're going to do around here. Here is inkjet t-shirt transfers. It's 12 sheets that are iron-on. They haven't been used yet. It's just torn on the side, so it hasn't even been opened. We have 92, S92, we're going to start the bid at $2. You have an auction here, S92, for inkjet t-shirt transfers. So if you want to put your grandkids picture on there, this says Grandma's Angel, Michael. S92, there's 12 sheets iron on for t-shirt transfers. S91 is at $5. S91 is at $5. Okay, 136. I think they've stopped bidding on it. Jenny is the winner for $16. $16. And S91 is at $5. The wedding ring book is at $5, and the inkjets are at $3. Kathleen is at $3. Carolyn is at $4. S91 is going to Fran for $5. Fran for $5. And okay, I do have some crocheted. These are either armchair covers. It looks like they could be armchair covers, or they could be like for the back of the couches. You know how they used to put them on the back of the couches so your hair didn't wreck them? You know, oils in your hair didn't wreck the couch. We have 2 of them. I think they would make cute doll skirts somehow. I don't know because I'm not that smart about this, but Kathy Holden's always putting little cute doll dresses into her projects. And I'm wondering if we couldn't cut these out in the shape of a dress and then applique them onto a project. Or if we do that, we're going to wreck all the threads, I think. I'm not sure. But this is 2 of them, S146. The auction is starting at $5. S146, the auction is starting at $5 for cute vintage. I don't know what they are. They could be placemats at this point. They could be anything you want them to be. S146, the yellow is super vibrant. S146, the auction is starting at $5. S92 for the t-shirt transfers are at $7. We're at $7. I have no idea what's in this box. Look at this. This looks like it could be a treasure. S1381. Oh. Okay, look here, guys. We've got threads. We've got pearl cottons. We've got DMC threads. You've got 8 weights. You've got embroidery floss. You've got a whole bunch. You've got some variegated threads down here. You've got some crocheting. All kinds of random stuff in this tin. If you want, you can have the 10, or you can tell us to not mail you the 10 if you want. S1381 is starting at $15. 1381 is starting at $15 for a variety of threads. I do love like these thicker weights. I'm doing a lot of the embroidery with these because it just goes a lot faster than your embroidery floss. But I also am using, I have somebody's stash that has the variegated embroidery floss, so I'm using that a lot in the projects that we're doing. We've got an Eleanor applique going on right now. Here's kind of a shimmery one. We have an Eleanor applique going on right now, and then we have Doris's felting and applique. So we've got 2 projects. If you haven't joined those, they're super fun. They Doris's is $10. It's every 3rd Monday from 11 to 1. And what we just got finished with it this morning. Lots of different ideas and techniques are being discussed because everybody's kind of doing their own thing. So S1381 is starting at $15. Stitch the design down first so it does not wrap. Oh, okay. I was wondering about that. If we put the pad, so we would have our doll dress pattern, we'd stitch around it so that the threads would be secure, and then we could cut it. And we might want to do a double stitch so that we cut in the middle so we don't weaken the rest of the fabric, the yarn or whatever. Okay. That makes sense, Peggy. I think that'd be cute. I'm going to experiment with it. And I saw crochet doilies on jean jackets are kind of the rage right now. And I think we're going to have several crocheted projects repurposed into other things at Quilt Show Reno. So I'm kind of excited about that. Okay, so we have, oh gosh, none of these. No takers on the placemats, chair covers, whatever they are. And we've got no takers on the threads. Okay, I'm gonna put those away because I can see Devin's getting bored. Is it time already? Oh, okay. I can't tell by his facial expressions. He's kind of in a world of his own. He's kind of over this. Okay. If there is anybody who knows firemen, if there's anybody who knows a fireman and is working on a project for them, I have these pieces. If there's 2 of you, we'll give 1 to each of you. But I think because you're doing a good service by making firemen something, we will give these to you. So if you want these, just let us know. We'll throw them in your basket for free. And then we have 2 twin flat sheets here. They're a matching set, both of them. 2 twin flat sheets, highest quality, probably 100 count. No, I don't know. 50% polyester, 50% combed cotton. It doesn't say, no iron per cal is all it says. So both of them, the set, we're auctioning it off. The set is $3 for the whole set. Okay, hang on. Okay. Yeah, it never fails. I have 2 of the scraps and I've got 3 of you. Okay, here, if you want the percale sheets, let us know. I'm going to do a drawing for the firemen scraps. I've got Leslie, Jenny, and Kathleen. Okay. I know this goes so much easier when Doris is here to help me out. Devin's on his phone over there behind the camera.
What am I supposed to do when I'm holding the camera to help you?
I don't know.
I can't write anything.
Oh my gosh, Victor. No, we do not use flat sheets for the backings of quilts anymore. No, you are welcome to do anything you want with the flat sheets when you purchase them. I personally don't use sheets on the back of my quilts. It's just a different kind of fabric. But you are more than welcome to do anything you want. Hey, Cindy Gygax, how are you? Okay, Devin, pick me 2 names for the winners of the Fireman Fabric. Freebies for Leslie is one. Thanking them for their service because it's a job I definitely would not want. Okay, I've got Kathleen Rader and Leslie Sally. We'll throw these in your guys' baskets. And let's see. Okay, we're going to close this up. S92. S92. We haven't had any bidders on that for a minute. Kathleen for $7. I didn't scroll all the way back up. So if somebody outbid Kathleen for more than $7, let me know and we'll fix that. But I think that's the last bidder. S93, I've got Riri at $4. I've got Fran Harris at $5. So Fran Harris is at $5 for the flat sheet set. Fran Harris is at $5 for the flat sheet set. I'm not sure what kind of fabric this is. It comes with somebody's selvage. I think it'd be fun for Halloween, but it would also be, it's kind of a fancy motif on there. It could be a tablecloth or it could be, I'm not sure what kind of fabric it is though. So your guess is as good as mine. Hang on a second, I gotta turn the fan on.
I'm only gonna be in here for another 5 minutes.
I'm so hot right now. Okay, this one we're gonna start it at $4. It's a couple of yards. S94 is at $4. S9 Sandy, you're back. Okay. S93 is at $6. The flat sheets are at $6 on YouTube. S93 for the flat sheets are at $6 on YouTube. S94 is a fun. I'm not sure. It's almost like a fleur-de-lis, but not really. Did Christy ever claim her free pattern? I don't think so. Gosh, sometimes it's so hard to give away stuff. Okay, so this is a free pattern here for this quilt. It's a traditional piece quilt. It looks like something Victor would like. It comes with the templates and a quilting design, kind of old school like that. I'm just going to pick another winner. I have Laura Bellardo. Laura Bellardo, you're the winner of this pattern. Laura Bellardo. S94 is at $5. Okay, we're getting ready. We're gonna close these bids up. Get your final bids in. S93 is for the sheets. Going. Oh God. Fran's at $8. Reread. Fran's at $8. Okay. The sheets are at $8. Get your final bids in. S94 is Kathleen for $5. Kathleen for $5. And real quick, there's a lot. Kathleen, that was a good deal. It does remind me of my mom's tablecloths. Although my mother would never have black. I don't know. Black, it was like the color of the devil back when I was a kid. We weren't allowed to wear any clothes that were black. Now it's all I wear. Okay, so then we have some. The sheets are at $8. The sheets are at $8. Here we have some wide bias tape. We've got several packs. Lenny, if you're watching, I think this is right up your alley. Oh my God, look at the day when this was 16 cents, 39 cents, 45 cents. So you've got it in a bunch of different colors, never opened. We've got some bias tape here. We're just going to do this at $3. Vintage bias tape. Would make a cute, yes, it would, Suzette, it would. Hey, Sue, good to see you. S93 is for the flat sheets. They're at $8. S93 for the flat sheets is at $8. And then the bias tape is at $3. The bias tape is at $3. If anybody wants magazines, just type in that you want some free magazines and we'll make sure we throw some in your basket. We've got a billion. If you want the Trip Around the World quilts, here's a great book. It's got patterns. It's got different layouts, different designs, different ways to cut it. Trip Around the World, it's strip piecing and it's all in how you cut it. They've got a table covering in their pattern, all kinds of fun things. A new approach for Trip Around the World quilts. S96 is at $1. S96 is at $1. It only costs 69 cents. What costs 69 cents? The bias tape? I don't know what was 69 cents. Who knows? Okay. S95 for the bias tape is at $5. The bias tape is at $5. S93 for the sheets. S93 for the sheets is Fran for $8. Fran for $8. And next week, I believe we're doing bingo. Whatever the week is before our retreat, we're doing bingo. So make sure you guys know where your bingo cards are. We did give you your bingo cards for free in the past. But Devin says we're not. We're a mistake on S96. What's a mistake? S90. Oh, you didn't want to bid $6. I get what you're saying. Okay, S96. S96 is. Oh, Riri said she bid $9 for the. Here, I didn't see it, Riri, but let me go back. Your YouTube kind of is crazy. Okay, let me go back. Okay, sorry, Fran, she outbid you. It was there. I just didn't see it. Okay, thank you for keeping me honest. Okay. S95. Sorry about that. I got it. Okay. So you girls should have had bingo cards, Fran and Sue. Okay. So everybody needs to look for their bingo cards. I told you guys not to throw them away. They're like gold, okay? Do not throw your bingo cards away. We're going to be playing bingo next week, and we're going to be playing bingo the week before Quilt Show Reno. So at least 2 more times we're playing bingo. So make sure you go and look for your bingo cards. Oh, Sue, you for sure got them. Okay, so you played bingo, Sue. You played bingo with us. Okay, so bingo cards. Devin, did you decide how much you're charging for bingo cards?
Yeah, $1.
Okay, so bingo cards are $1 if you're replacing them. If you just want to have more than 1 card, if you didn't lose your card, you want to play with 2 cards or 3 cards or 5 cards, then we're selling the extra cards for $3 a card. Okay? Good, Barb. I'm glad you've got yours. I'm glad, Carolyn, you guys have yours. Sue, what?
No.
Sue, we will.
Your iPad's at 4%.
What?
Your iPad's at 4%.
Oh, here. I have the charger right here. Okay, hang on a second. We're getting plugged in so that we don't lose.
You didn't need to plug in. You could just go.
Oh, well, what time is it? I didn't wear my watch today.
5:03.
Oh, we're late. Okay, let me close up these. If you guys have never played Quilto with us, you are gonna want a card because I hear it is pretty fun. We do have prizes, all kinds of fun things. We will be doing it not this Wednesday, but the next Wednesday. S95. Oh my God, they're still bidding on it. It's at $11. The bias tape is at $11. You know that's a good deal for bias tape. It's at $11. S96. And Lindenmeyer, you girls are killing me. What? You guys who are minimalists, who throw your things away, I told you we're going to be playing bingo for the rest of your lives. Make sure you keep your bingo cards. Okay, I'll go through and read the comments. S96 for the Trip Around the World book. S96 is Jenny for $1. Okay. Okay, real quick, while we're waiting for the girls to bid on this, I do have, if you want some ribbons, these aren't auctions. These are real, we have enough for everybody. So S89, 3 yards for $1, 3 yards for $1 of the cute alligator ribbon, 3 yards for $1. Or we have another one. This is Renaissance ribbons. And it's a cute little polka dot. That's what the backside looks like. S88 is $3 a yard. $3 a yard for the cute ribbons. And let's see. Okay. S95 for the bias tape is at $13. Okay. Okay, S95. I'll go back and reread the comments for you guys. We'll figure it out. S95 for the bias tape. S95 for the bias tape. Going once, going twice. Kathleen. for $13. Kathleen for $13. Okay, that is all we have for today. We're super glad that you guys joined us today for this nonsense. We will have a sale on Wednesday at 4 o'clock this Wednesday. And then if you could look for your bingo cards, that would be great. We will be playing bingo. Doris is making more of her scrubby washies, which are like amazing. We kind of fight over those. She's making a bunch of those for prizes, and then we have some other prizes also. So make sure that that you join us in not this Wednesday, but the next Wednesday for bingo. This Wednesday we'll have a regular sale, and go get some sewing done. That's all we have for you today. We so appreciate you joining us. We love you guys. See you on Wednesday at 4 o'clock.